Dear God, as you send the remaining balance of the 100 pesos, please do not send it through the post office employees. Use some other means. Thank you.
That strange letter was written by a poor farmer named Lencho, a character from The Letter to God by Gregorio López y Fuentes. The people Lencho accused of being thieves were actually the same people who sacrificed their own money to help him. This is not just a story about a farmer. It's a story about unshakable faith, human kindness, and a painful irony that still makes readers think today. But to understand why Lencho wrote to God in the first place, we need to go back to the moment the sky turned dark. The storm arrived, and his entire future was destroyed in less than an hour. And what happened next would lead to one of the most unforgettable letters ever written. Imagine standing in the middle of a field. The sky is heavy, the wind is restless, and everything you own, everything your family depends on, is growing right in front of you. This was Lencho's life. A simple farmer. A man with calloused hands and tired eyes. But a heart full of faith. Every morning, he would look at his crops not just with hope, but with belief. Belief that the rain would come. Belief that hard work would pay off. Belief that God was watching. And then, the rain came. At first, it felt like a blessing. The dry earth drank it in. The crops stood tall. But blessings sometimes change their shape. The rain turned violent. The wind roared. And then came the hail. Not soft, not gentle, but sharp, merciless, destructive. Within minutes, the field that promised life looked like a graveyard. Every crop destroyed, every hope crushed, every dream buried under white ice. Pause here. Imagine that moment, when you realize that months of hard work, your family's survival, your future, is gone. Most people would scream, blame fate, blame luck, blame God. But Lencho didn't. He stood there silently. And then he said something powerful. God, if you don't help me, my family will go hungry. Notice something. He didn't doubt. He didn't curse. He didn't question. He believed. And that belief led him to do something extraordinary. He wrote a letter to God. Think about that. Not a prayer whispered in the dark. Not tears shed silently. A letter. With full confidence that it would reach heaven. He walked to the post office and wrote on the envelope, to God. No hesitation. No embarrassment. That is faith beyond logic. Now pause and ask yourself, when was the last time you believed in something so deeply that you acted on it without fear of being judged? Lencho asked God for 100 pesos. Not more. Not less. Just enough to survive and replant his field. There was no greed in his request. Only need, only responsibility, only love for his family. And here's where the story touches another heart. The postmaster. When he saw the letter, he laughed at first. But then, something changed. He saw the purity. He saw the innocence. He saw the kind of faith most adults lose. And instead of mocking it, he respected it. He decided to become the answer to that prayer. He collected money from his employees. He gave part of his own salary. He gathered what he could, not because he had to, but because he didn't want to destroy a man's faith. That is powerful. Sometimes God answers prayers through people. Remember that. The postmaster sent the money anonymously, signed, God. Lencho opened the letter with excitement. His hands trembled. His eyes scanned the amount. But something was wrong. There were only 70 pesos, not 100. And here is the most heartbreaking, yet thought-provoking moment of the story. Lencho did not doubt God. He doubted people. He immediately believed that the post office employees stole the rest. He wrote another letter to God again, asking for the remaining 30 pesos. And this time he added, please don't send it through the mail. The post office employees are thieves. Pause. Feel that irony. The very people who helped him were the ones he suspected. And yet, his faith in God never moved an inch. What is the lesson here? Faith is powerful, but blind faith can sometimes make us overlook human goodness. Lencho's belief was pure, almost childlike. And maybe that's why it moves us. Because somewhere inside, we miss that kind of certainty. We live in a world where doubt is normal. Suspicion is common. Trust is rare. But Lencho teaches us something unforgettable. Even when life destroys your harvest, you don't have to let it destroy your faith. However, the story also whispers another truth. Sometimes the miracle you're waiting for is standing right in front of you, in the form of people, kind strangers, helping hands, silent sacrifices. Lencho trusted heaven, but he failed to see heaven working through humans. And that's the emotional beauty of this story. When your hailstorm hits, when failure comes, when loss comes, when dreams collapse, do you panic? Or do you write your letter? Not necessarily on paper, but through action, through courage, through belief. Maybe your letter is studying one more hour when you feel like quitting. Maybe your letter is applying again after rejection. Maybe your letter is choosing hope when negativity surrounds you. Faith beyond logic doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means refusing to surrender to it. So today, I want you to remember 3 things. First, protect your faith. In yourself. In your journey. In something greater than you. Second, be someone's answered prayer. Like the postmaster. Quietly. Without needing credit. Third, don't let disappointment turn into distrust of everyone. Not all hands steal. Some hands give. And now, here's your challenge. The next time life hits you with a hailstorm, instead of saying, "Why me?" say, "What now?" Instead of blaming, act. Instead of losing belief, strengthen it. And if this story touched you, share it with someone right now. Because someone out there is standing in a destroyed field, thinking it's over. Let them know it's not over. Sometimes, the storm is just preparing you for a deeper kind of faith. And maybe, your letter is still on its way.